6:03 on Monday, November 25th, 1 month until Christmas. It's 41 degrees, highs in the mid-60s. Good morning, I'm Michelle Basch.
John Aaron, you just made my stress level rise there a little bit. Gotta think of presents now. The top local story we're following this hour: get to the airport early and pack your patience. That's what the TSA says about traveling this Thanksgiving week. Our Luke Lukert is at Reagan National this morning with more.
TSA administrators say that this will be the busiest Thanksgiving week for them ever. The good news is that the agency is reporting a record level of staffing, and they hope that we'll be able to get eager travelers through security in about 30 minutes. They expect nearly 18 million people to fly during the week. The busiest day is expected to be Sunday. While hopefully your flight does not get canceled, you could see delays due to a shortage of air traffic controllers. The FAA says they may slow air traffic down for certain airports if they deem it to be unsafe. At Reagan National, Luke Lukert, WTOP News.
Part of the fun of preparing a Thanksgiving meal is continuing the traditions from when you were a kid. But WTOP's Neil Augenstein reports one tradition really should stop this year.
I'll admit today's the day I learned you're not supposed to wash your turkey before cooking it. Rather than rinsing any bacteria off the bird, you're actually spreading bacteria onto other foods, countertops, and utensils. Take the turkey out of its wrapper in the sink and put it right onto the roasting pan. If it's wet, you can dab the turkey with a paper towel, then toss that right in the garbage. When the turkey goes into the oven, wash your sink thoroughly. And if you're thinking, why didn't I know that the CDC recommended against washing raw turkey and chicken back in 2005? A recent study shows almost 80% of people have found the old habit hard to break. Neil Augenstein, WTOP News.
In their 129th meeting, the Cowboys beat the Commanders. Final score, Dallas 34, Washington 26. So how are fans of the burgundy and gold taking the loss? Our Jimmy Alexander found out in Bethesda at Caddy's on Cordell.
If we can't beat Dallas, the season doesn't really mean much.
Adrian Coleman has been pulling for the burgundy and gold his whole life.
Dallas is different. It's always been different. It will always be different.
Adrian said he could stomach the team's earlier losses.
Pittsburgh, the Eagles, it hurt. But I wasn't disappointed. This one hurts more than anything else because it's Dallas.
Even though this is the Commanders' third loss in a row, Adrian still has hope.
Without a doubt, this is probably the best year we've had in a very, very, very long time. And this team has brought the DMV together more than any other team we've ever had.
From Bethesda, Jimmy Alexander, WTOP News.
And we will further break down the loss with our sports anchor Dave Preston coming up at 6:15.
Another Washington team, the Spirit, lost the National Women's Soccer League championship match over the weekend, falling to the Orlando Pride 1-0. But there's still a lot to celebrate, including the Spirit's franchise record 19 wins. The team wants to thank supporters tonight with a special fan appreciation event. It's happening outside the gates of Audi Field starting at 6 p.m. The tickets are free, but you do need to claim yours online, and they are first come, first served.
A man is dead after what police say was a fight in Manassas. Prince William County officers were called to Stream Walk Lane off Sudley Road Saturday night. They found 45-year-old Horace Johnson in a parking lot with multiple gunshot wounds. He died at the scene. Police say a fight between Johnson and a suspect escalated when the suspect pulled out a gun and fired several shots before taking off. Police say they caught up with that suspect, 38-year-old Zahir Abdul Rahman Mujahid, yesterday. He's now facing murder and gun charges.
Coming up on WTOP in Money News, why you'll be paying more for this cooking basic again. Traffic and weather in 30 seconds.